We're getting ready for the upcoming City Council meeting of Tuesday, the first day of May 2018. From Farmers Branch City Hall, this is the 68th edition of Council Countdown on FBTV. Hello again, everyone. I'm Tom Bryson. During the next few minutes, we're going to go into detail on the upcoming City Council consent agenda and run down other items on the regular agenda at this upcoming meeting. First up, after ceremonial items and a report on study session, members of the council will consider items placed on the consent portion of the agenda. There are 7 items on the May 1st consent agenda. Agenda item I-1 is to consider approving the minutes for the regular City Council meeting held on April 17th and the special called City Council meeting held on April 23rd, 2018. Item I-2 is to consider excusing the absence of Councilmember Mike Baumgardner from the April 23rd special called meeting. As a matter of practice, City Council has excused the absence of a City Council member when the member has a pre-noticed excusable absence. By excusing an absence, the City Council member is not penalized with using one of the 3 absences allowed under the City Charter. Agenda item I-3 is to consider approving resolution number 2018-041, authorizing the city manager to enter into all necessary agreements with the Texas Municipal Retirement System to extend federal health insurance benefits, or Medicare, to the officers and employees of the city of Farmers Branch. Under provisions of Title VI, Chapter 606 of the Texas Government Code, cities may enter into agreements with the Texas Municipal Retirement System and secure benefits of federal health insurance, or Medicare. The city has 7 employees who are currently not offered this benefit. The city's current policy is to pay for Medicare premiums for these employees once they retire for the rest of their lifetime. This new option allows employees to participate along with the city and reduces city liability. The break-even point for the city is 3 years, and overall liability will be reduced by approximately $450,000. Under this provision, the city is considering allowing our 7 excluded employees to buy back into Medicare. City Administration recommends approving resolution number 2018-041. Agenda item I-4 is to consider approving resolution number 2018-042, approving the amended and restated bylaws for the North Texas Emergency Communication Center. On January 27, 2014, the cities of Carrollton, Addison, Coppell, and Farmers Branch all entered into an interlocal agreement to create the North Texas Emergency Communication Center, or NTEC. The NTEC Board of Directors has reviewed and approved amendments to the NTEC bylaws. The amendments include changing the meeting frequency from at least monthly to quarterly, and the meeting location to include both Dallas and Denton County, so that meetings can also be held at the NTEC facility, which is located in Carrollton. The city councils of all cities must approve any amendments by resolution. City Administration recommends approving resolution number 2018-042. Agenda item I-5 is to consider approving resolution number 2018-046, denying Encore Electric Delivery Company's application for approval of a distribution cost recovery factor to increase distribution rates within the city of Farmers Branch. In their April 5th filing, Encore Electric Delivery Company that is seeking an increase in distribution revenues of $19 million. Farmers Branch is a member of the 158 City Coalition known as the Steering Committee of Cities Served by Encore. The Steering Committee has been in existence since the late 1980s and has been the primary public interest advocate before the Public Utility Commission, the courts, and the legislature on electric utility regulation matters for the past 30 years. This resolution authorizes the city to join with the Steering Committee to evaluate the filing, determine whether the filing complies with law, and, if lawful, to determine what further strategy, including settlement, to pursue. The Steering Committee has engaged the services of a consultant, Mr. Carl Nalepa, to review the filing and identify adjustments that should be made to the company's request. The Steering Committee's attorneys recommend that all members adopt the resolution denying the requested relief. The Public Utility Commission of Texas rules allow cities 60 days to act on this application. As such, all cities with original jurisdiction need to adopt the resolution no later than June 4th, 2018. City Administration recommends approving resolution number 2018-046. Agenda item I-6 is to consider approving resolution number 2018-044, authorizing the city manager to negotiate and execute an economic development incentive agreement between the City of Farmers Branch and Oak Brook Community Services Association. The Oak Brook Community Services Association has requested a partnership with the city to provide assistance with funding to repair and/or replace the street infrastructure on Golden Oak Street, Whispering Oak Street, and Pin Oak Street, located within the Oak Brook community. The proposed resolution authorizes the city manager to negotiate and execute on behalf of the city an economic development incentive agreement with Oak Brook to provide one-time funding for the repair of street infrastructure on those streets. City administration recommends approving resolution number 2018-044. And agenda item I-7 is to consider approving ordinance number 3500, amending Chapter 2, Section 2.37F, eliminating term limits for Board of Adjustment and Planning and Zoning Commission members. City Council approved ordinance number 3331 in 2015, establishing term limits for city boards and commissions. City Council has indicated term limits should not apply to quasi-judicial boards, as more tenure is valuable on these decision-making bodies. The proposed ordinance number 3500 amends and removes the term limit requirements for the Planning and Zoning Commission and the Zoning Board of Adjustment, Building Code Board of Appeals, quasi-judicial boards. Each board selects a chair and a vice chair annually. No other changes are being proposed. City administration recommends approving ordinance number 3500. And that was it for the consent agenda. There is only one item on the regular session before the council at this upcoming meeting. Agenda item J1 is to consider approving resolution number 2018-034, authorizing the execution of a residential demolition rebuild program incentive agreement for the owner of the property at 3061 Selma Lane. In addition, the council may recess into closed session, but will then reconvene into regular session to take any necessary action. And that will do it for the May 1st agenda. Every regular meeting of the Farmers Branch City Council can be seen live on FBTV. That is Spectrum Cable Channel 16 in Farmers Branch, AT&T UVerse Channel 99 throughout the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, or online at www.farmersbranchtx.gov. This very City Council information program will be made available simultaneous to the agenda posting on the Friday before each regular City Council meeting and will air prior to the live meeting as well as before all council meeting replays here on FBTV. That replay schedule is at 6 p.m. 7 days a week. All meetings are subject to change, so stay tuned to FBTV for any updates and more information. In the meantime, the May 1st meeting of the City Council starts at 6 p.m. Tuesday evening here at Farmers Branch City Hall. We hope to see you here. Until then, for everyone here in our FBTV studios, I'm Tom Bryson, and you are watching continuing coverage of the Farmers Branch City Council on FBTV. Please stay with us.